Hello children, today I am back with another book, The Green Dinosaur Umbrella. This is a beautiful Hajj story about kindness, diversity, and love that will touch your heart. In this beautifully illustrated, whimsical story, a green dinosaur umbrella travels to Mecca and exchange hands, helping pilgrims along their journey of Hajj. So let's find out in this beautiful story by Amina, Banawan, illustrated by Rania Hassan. So let's begin. Ibrahim stood in front of rack looking at all the umbrellas. He wanted to find the perfect one. A bright green something poked out from the back. He reached for it and pulled it out. It was a dinosaur umbrella. Baba, this is it, the umbrella I want to take for Hajj. In Mecca, Ibrahim's umbrella bobbed up and down in the crowd. It protected him from the hot sun as he circled the Kaaba 7 times. After his tawaf, Ibrahim went to drink some Zamzam water. He turned around and his dad was gone. He couldn't see him anywhere. Ibrahim opened his dinosaur umbrella and he held it high up as he could. A few minutes later, his dad was by his side, hugging him tightly. Alhamdulillah for your dinosaur umbrella. Outside, Ibrahim passed an old man sitting in the hot sun. He needs it more than I do, Ibrahim thought. He walked back to the old man and handed his green dinosaur umbrella. The umbrella shielded the old man as he waited for his bus to Mina. In his tent, he kept the umbrella close to him as he prayed and read Quran. The next morning, the old man went to Arafah. The umbrella sat in his lap as he raised his hands and made dua for himself, his family, and the little boy who gifted him the umbrella. At lunchtime, the Hajj group leader came around. He had a big bag on his shoulder. It was full of juice boxes and water bottles. He needs it more than I do, thought the old man. He called out to the group leader and gave him the green dinosaur umbrella. The man walked under the shade of umbrella towards Jabal ar-Rahma, the mountain of mercy. He passed out the cold drinks to the pilgrims along the way. When the sun had set and he led his group to Muzdalifah, he picked some pebbles and put them in a small drawing string bag. He laid out his sleeping bag and fell fast asleep. 2 pilgrims began arguing, their voices getting louder and louder. The group leader woke up and looked around. He approached them gently, popping the umbrella open. Please don't argue in Hajj, my brothers, he said with a smile, or else I'll make this dinosaur eat you up. The 2 pilgrims looked at the umbrella in surprise. They began to laugh and forgot about their argument. In the morning, heavy clouds filled the sky. Soon it started to rain. The group leader opened his umbrella and started leading his group towards their bus. They passed by a woman holding her baby close to her chest. She needs it more than I do, the group leader thought. He dashed over to the woman and handed her the green dinosaur umbrella. The umbrella kept the woman and her baby dry as she walked towards the Jamarat to throw her pebbles. It kept them dry on their walk back to their tent in Mina. At the entrance of the tent, women left the wet umbrella propped up so it could dry. Inside, a group of pilgrims were helping each other cut their hair. The woman put her baby down and lifted her hijab. Her roommate snipped off a little chunk of hair from the end of her ponytail. Then she sat down to rest her legs. The woman and her baby fell asleep for a long time. When she woke up, she went to retrieve her umbrella. A little girl was hovering near the entrance of the tent, looking sad. She needs it more than I do, the woman thought. She held out a green dinosaur umbrella. A neat gift for you, she said to the little girl. The girl laughed and twirled the umbrella around and around between her hands. The next day she took it with her to the Masjid al-Haram. The umbrella floated high above the crowd as she sat atop her father's shoulder, performing the sa'i. Back and forth, they walked 7 times between the mountains of Safa and Marwa. Shall we go feed the pigeons outside? The girl's father said. When they had finished, she ran off with him, forgetting about the umbrella. The green dinosaur umbrella rolled between the feet of the pilgrims in the haram. It rolled right underneath a small bookcase. There the dinosaur umbrella stayed. Nobody noticed it. A few days later, a little boy whose name was Ibrahim had just finished his final farewell tawaf. He was getting a Quran for his father when he noticed a bright green something poking out from underneath the bookcase. He reached for it and pulled it out. Baba, my umbrella is back. He popped open the green dinosaur umbrella and held it over his newly shaved head. Ibrahim's dad hugged him tightly. May Allah accept our Hajj and good deeds. So see kids, this is a wonderful story. If you do good deeds to others, the good deeds follow and return to you in some or the other way. If you like this story, written by beautiful author and illustrator, please like, share and subscribe so I keep coming with new books and read to you. Thank you.